Hey there, Cancerians. Welcome. Alright, let's get started. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We got bad judgment. The Judgment card is showing up in reverse. So there could be some confusion, some uncertainty. So I feel like if someone makes a decision, they would make a bad decision right now because the decision is being made from not having understanding, not having clarity. We got the Hierophant showing up. This is about, okay, so another thing that I'm getting here too is that someone is making this decision based off of a belief, which that belief could be outdated. It could be a belief that was passed down to you from a mentor, from family, or someone that you could be watching online, or just someone else giving some advice that is what everyone's supposed to follow, like some sort of rule. So that would lead to a bad judgment too, because I feel like someone is in a unique situation, in a unique position. So it could be not the best, again, not the best decision to make a decision. listening to this Hierophant and this reading and this energy, because it's coming from a traditional place when someone is dealing with something that's not traditional. And I feel like there's a lack of awareness too, meaning that someone may not even understand what they're dealing with because it's unique. And I don't feel like it's something where you could follow societal norms. This could even be stemming around marriage. Even though I don't typically read the Four of Wands as marriage, but this is giving me like holy matrimony energy, marriage. Someone could be following the Hierophant, following some sort of rule, some sort of belief that was passed down or advice that was given to them when it comes to who they should be with, who they should build a house with, who they should build a life with. And I feel like listening to that person will keep this couple from not coming together, because there's no one in this Four of Wands picture where typically there are two. And speaking of Four of Wands, here's the Four of Wands right here. See, there's two people there in this Four of Wands. And that's why I said I feel like this feels unconventional with whatever this situation is around. Like someone watching is in a situation that is unconventional, and you can't go by tradition. You can't go by what everyone else is doing and make a decision based off of that when it comes to this particular, it feels like a connection. That's what it feels like, Cancers. It feels like a connection. We have here the Three of Cups coming in. I find it, oh, excuse me. I apologize for that. I find it interesting. Again, here's the Three of Cups. Typically there's three people here. There's only one. And again, I'm getting here energy around a lot of other people having a say-so around what two people should be doing. Because these two cups and then this one, like friends, like someone, there's a person that I feel like is a friend of someone, either your friend or their friend, that's giving advice, that's telling someone what to do when it comes to something that, like I said, is different. It's like the exception and not the rule. That's what if that makes sense to whoever this reading is for. Meaning that, let's say, for example, someone says, how do I describe this? Like, let's say, what's a saying that everyone follows? Oh, let's say marriage, I guess. Let's use something around marriage to illustrate my point. Like someone could say something around, I don't know know why I can't come up with an example. I'm like, there's whatever, like, I can't even think of an example to describe this. Because I feel like someone is saying, okay, I get it now. Let's say someone is saying, don't marry this person because if you marry them, the odds of it not working out is favorable because maybe there's something different about them. Like, let's say age. Okay, I don't know why it took me forever. I apologize. It took me forever to come up. Let's say someone is saying, well, this person is like 10, 20 years older. Don't be with this person because it's not going to work out. Where that could possibly be the case for the majority, but not for this particular connection. And that's why I feel like someone is giving advice because they're giving advice for what happens with the majority, which is the rule. But in this case, this is the exception. Like, whereas it typically doesn't work out, for this couple, it will work out. It's meant to work out. But I feel like the two of you could be listening to the hierophants of the world, to the friends of the world, giving advice around something that is the exception to the rule. A connection that actually is meant to work out, despite whatever odds or obstacles are put before them. Someone's going to get an unexpected text message. I don't know who it's from, though. Someone's going to get an unexpected text message. I'm seeing here, we got the Eight of Swords coming in. Yeah, and even the Hermit card. And see, here's the problem with this energy that I'm getting here. It's leaving someone trapped now because they got all these people's words, these people's advice, all these people's advices are now in their head. So they're afraid to make a move. They're afraid to do anything. They're trapped mentally by all the negative feedback. So now they're, look at how that just, something's going to twist around because that twisted. They're not going to stay there forever. And I can see that with the Hermit card coming out too. They're experiencing inner conflict with the Five of Wands because they're trying to, you or them, somebody, oh, that's them. This is you, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, whoever this person is, they're experiencing inner conflict, distress, because of all of these people saying something about this not working out. So now they're having to go within in this Hermit. Even though they are going within in this Hermit, trying to look for some sort of clarity, some sort of understanding, because the guidance that they have gotten has all been against being with this Queen of Cups. And it's interesting that I said age, because for some of you that could be an age difference or just something that's very different about the two of you, because we got the Page and then we got the Queen of Cups. So who is going to say, oh, the Queen of Cups should be with the Page, right? People are like, no, you need to be with the King of Cups. The Queen of Cups should be with the King of Cups. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, right? This, to me, feels like something where people are against these two people coming together because of this difference. There's a difference here that stands out and is creating inner conflict for this person because of what other people have told them. So even though they're trapped mentally by the negative thoughts, the negative words of what others have said, they still watch and they're still trying to get some sort of clarity around it because they can't break free. They can't move on. And there's a reason why they can't move on. Because I don't feel like this person, sorry about that. I don't feel like this person is meant to move on. That's why they can't move on. Let me see what's the, let's see what Spirit has to say behind this. What is going on over here with this connection? See, the community. I told y'all that. Look at the people in the background. It's because of what the community will have to say about the two of you being together. And it says, now is the perfect moment to establish new connections and communicate your intentions. Whether they are personal or professional, your guides will help orchestrate meaningful encounters. See, this is actually supposed to be a meaningful encounter. But the community would have a problem with the two of them. Well, let me put it to you this way. Actually, I stand corrected. The community actually won't have a problem with the two of you being together. It's the hierophants. It's the gurus. It's these other people who are, I wouldn't call them self-righteous, but I would call them like know-it-alls. People that feel like they know it all. It's like, or people that are like guides and stuff. It's like these people would have a problem. I actually feel like the community would benefit. I don't know how, but that's what they're giving me. Like the community will actually benefit from this some way, somehow, because I feel like here, I feel like the Queen of Cups will be loved and it will actually be accepted. So even if these people have a problem with them being with the Queen of Cups, they will eventually accept this Queen of Cups in. But I also feel like this Queen of Cups, whoever, Cancers, this could be you, but you could be on this side. So take it how it resonates. But I feel like the Queen of Cups will be loved. I'm also getting here, this Queen of Cups is meant to be in the spotlight. If you're operating in this Queen of Cups energy, you are meant to be in the spotlight. And there's something about this connection, whether you be with this person or not, that I feel like you would gain some sort of knowledge. Tell me more. What's the spiritual energy behind this connection? Look, clarity. Breakthrough, revelation. I thought that said elevation, but I didn't see the R. I just saw evolution. But it says unexpected news will offer you a fresh new perspective that will help you unveil a new side to your current situation and get you moving in a positive direction. See, elders, that's what I'm saying. It feels like the elders of the world, the know-it-all of the world. That's who would condemn this relationship. But the community will see this connection as one of hope, one of inspiration. There's some clarity that's going to come. Unexpected news. And I feel like it's coming from that elder energy. What's going to happen here? What's this unexpected news that's coming from this elder-like energy? Clarity. Whatever it is, let me see. I told you, look, the Ten of Cups. The Five of Swords. See that there's, what's going to happen? Someone is going to get clarity that this elder energy, because it could be an actual person or just these people in general, are sabotaging this connection. Someone's going to get a breakthrough, a revelation that this elder, like realizing, because after having gone quiet and going within, because you're taking advice outside of yourself, and that's what the Hierophant is all about. With the Hierophant, you go to someone to tell you how to live and to show you what to do. But you can do that in some cases when you're looking for guidance or advice. But in this case, this is someone that's actually a guide. And so is the Queen of Cups, which is why we talked about the community, because this connection is going to be different. There's something about this connection that's going to be different than what anyone has ever seen. That's why people are going to love it. That's why people are going to love these two people, or at least this Queen of Cups, definitely. Because whoever this person is over here, they're going to get clarity by going within to get the guidance and not listening to these elders or these hierophants of the world tell them what to do, because they've been sabotaging you. That's the clarity and the breakthrough that's going to happen. And it's meant to happen this way. Because this person is meant to be some sort of guide for others who are lost and who fall into listening to the Hierophant or the know-it-alls of the world that are actually misleading you and guiding you, misleading you and misguiding you, and leading to you sabotaging your blessings, sabotaging something that's actually meant for you. Because this is meant to be the 10 cups. Put it right there. And see, going within. That's what the high priestess does. I go within. I connect to source, to God, not to the Hierophant. I go within. God communicates to this person. God was talking to this person and not this elder. And that's what was happening. This person was going to, you know, maybe a pastor or a priest, or like I told you, they were going outside of themselves to get advice when they were supposed to be going within. God was talking to them about what to do and not to this elder. And they're going to get a breakthrough and realize that listening to this elder would have led to me sabotaging my 10 cups. Let's see what's going on over here. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. What's happening with this Queen of Cups? So we got the 8 of... Okay. So we got the 8 of Wands coming in. Cancers, I'm getting here something not happening to you, but something unexpected, something painful. This is not... Actually, let me move this over here so I can see. Because I need to tap into the energy. Okay, so Cancer, something unexpected is going to happen. Not to you, but I'm getting here like, ooh, ouch. Like something is going to happen to someone else. Not someone you love or care about, though. And I'm going to see why this is showing up. But something is going to happen. Painful. Something painful. And it's going to be unexpected. But it's not... I don't want you guys to think that it's like it's not death or anything like that, but something painful. It's going to bring this person to their knees. Whatever it is, it's going to bring them to their knees. And it's going to be unexpected. This Emperor is making me feel like you having some sort of power, taking some sort of power, reclaiming your power when it comes to the wheel is also talking about the tables turning. But I feel like there's something about you having some sort of powerful gift. Some sort of powerful, and it feels like, I don't know, it may come out of nowhere with this 8 of Wands too. Like there's something about you being powerful that comes out of nowhere. And I'm getting here tables turning. And someone that may have wanted you to have some sort of bad, painful experience, they're now experiencing it, but they're experiencing it out of nowhere, like they were not expecting it. And I feel like this power that you have is actually putting you on the right track. It's putting you on the track of your soul's purpose, your destiny, which makes sense now why we saw the community celebrating you. There's something here that's going to happen to you. Yeah, whoever this person is, there's going to be some regret. This is this energy over here. Let's see what happened. What was going on over here? Let me get some, yeah, we got shattered, broken, destroyed, devastated. Yeah, I don't feel like, I'm also getting here an ancestor coming in too. Yep, look at here. It says, now is the moment to pause and reconnect with yourself. That's what you did. That's what you did. It says, now is the moment to pause and reconnect with yourself. You did that. And you came back powerful. Something was meant to put you down and keep you down. But it didn't. You rose up. You took the time to pause and reconnect with yourself and nature. It says so you can get back to who you are. Get back to that Queen of Cups. You are a powerful healer. The Queen of Cups is healing energy. You are a powerful healer. You can not only heal others, but you heal yourself. That is your superpower. Because it says when you are scattered, it becomes challenging to assist others effectively. Your energy was scattered because you kept dealing with all these unexpected, painful swords that kept coming your way. And that's what I'm saying. The tables are now turning. So whether it's a person, situations, or whatever was sent to you is now going back to that person. And it's going to destroy them. They're going to be devastated when it happens. Tell me about this energy. Uh-oh. We got resentment, anger, bitterness, and frustration. Look. And then we got here vengeful. See, I told y'all. Somebody, look, listen to this, right? Somebody is mad. They acted out on revenge, on being vengeful. They were being, this doesn't even say revenge. It actually says vengeful. So this is making me feel like this is someone that's not trying to get revenge on you. They're just a vengeful person that's walking around angry, bitter, and frustrated and taking out that anger and frustration on anyone that may trigger them and or their insecurities. But now they're regretting it with the Five of Cups. Why is this even showing up? I understand that part of this has to do with it could have been scattering your energy and making it hard for you to effectively help others. But I want to know more about why this is showing up for you all over here. I told y'all it says the wheel of returns, resurrection, renewal. That's even making me feel like the wheel of fortune over here. The wheels, the tables turning, you stepping into your power. It says a hope or dream that appeared to be doomed. See? They thought you would be doomed, but that wheel turned back and now it's dooming them. Or a partnership that seemed lost. This seemed lost. Will not transpire as you had believed. You thought it wasn't going to transpire as you believed. But what was lost will be returned to you in a new way or form. What was lost is going to come back to you in either a new way or a new form. Let's see what's going to happen with this connection over here. Oh my God, the 10 Pentacles. You got the 10 of Cups and you got the 10 Pentacles happening over here. I don't even feel, y'all, I don't even feel like you know this. Or you may even be expecting or believing this. To be quite honest, I don't feel like you're, tell me about Cancers. I don't feel like you're aware of this coming in like this. Look, see, worth fixing. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe you're aware of it. Because look, it says it's worth fixing. It can be easy to walk away and avoid conflict because staying takes hard work. However, it's still worth saving. But you have to put in the effort to fix the problem at hand. Because it's going to take it's going to the 10 Cups and the 10 Pentacles. Yeah, I don't feel, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like, yeah, some of you are going to be doing something very powerful in this world. I don't know. And look, see, now we got the King of Cups. I feel like someone could have been jealous of you, or they had some sort of issue with you. I don't know, Cancers, but they're being dealt with. But nevertheless, I'm seeing that this connection could possibly be worth fixing. How will Cancers feel about this? Because for them, it's like, I know I want this. This person, they're not going at the ace. They're coming straight in with this 10. After having gone within and they stop listening to others, they're coming straight for the 10. I feel like it's going to be up to you. Do you want to fix it? Because for some reason, I don't see you focused over here. Yeah, it looks like you will with the 6 of Pentacles. And it may come at the hand, which is quite ironic. It may come at the hand of another person. I don't know how it's an elder, an ancestor though. There's an ancestor that's going to bring this back together. Because look, see, even right here with judgment, because there's some bad judgment, which to me is like being unawakened. This is feeling spiritually unawakened right now. And there's something about an ancestor bringing this back together. Yeah, see, I told you, another person. The 3. Yep, to not have a tower here. There's someone that's going to orchestrate bringing you guys back together. Whether it's a spiritual ancestor or an ancestor using someone else that can help bring the two of you together. Because it seems like you two are meant to have a loving relationship, where also I'm getting here a business in the world. The two of you are going to have some sort of business. You are both equal partners. And so it's like a partnership even in the business world. So you're going to have not only just love, you're going to have money together. There's something, doing something, the two of you doing something together in the world that's going to bring in coins. That's what I'm saying. There's something that the two of you are meant to do in this world that's very significant. One more card and I'm out. Yep, look, new life. Some of you could even be meant to have a baby together. It says new life is on its way. Will be like a surge of fresh energy infusing your projects, work, and creative concepts with electrifying potential. Luck is definitely on your side. Yeah, I feel like the two of you are going to have some sort and part of you coming together could be to have this new life, to create this new project that's going to benefit the world. And for some of you, this could also be having a baby together as well, because I'm seeing here 2 swans and some little baby swans around. But it looks like there's going to be someone else that's going to help. But this isn't a Hierophant. But there is someone else that I feel like, whether they're living or not, that's helping to bring the two of you together. All right. Bye.